What's up, everyone? I'm in my garage at our new place, which is essentially going to be my new barbershop. I've been cutting my hair myself for a very long time. I've kind of let it get completely out of control. This is because we had our son, kind of had an excuse to be like disheveled for a little bit. So I said, whatever, I'll I'll let it go for a while and have some fun. But now it's gotten completely out of control. My wife, she's pretty forgiving of all my quirks and all the weird things I do, and like make videos in our garage and things like that. But everyone has their things, and one thing she can't stand is the hairs I leave all over the bathroom from cutting my own hair. I've been cutting my own hair for a long time. So now that we have our own garage, which we haven't had ever that we've been together, I said, let me just get a little broom, got a little old mirror, folding chair, and here you can see my nice setup. Quite quite handy. Just sweep it up, put it in the trash bin. Whatever tiny bits are left, I could sweep it outside. It won't be a big deal. So this will make her much happier than me doing it in the bathroom and just leaving hairs everywhere. No matter how much you try to clean it up, you can't quite get it. It's a little windy outside, so kept the door closed. I think if it's like a nice day, and if it's a nice day and there's like no wind, I could open the garage door a little bit for more light. But it's so windy today, I feel like the hairs will just blow around everywhere. So this is like a inaugural first haircut, but it's a very symbolic one. And the reason I'm doing this and making this video is because my brother and I, we could start cutting while we're talking. We'll cut the hair and the beard today. But my brother is weeks, if not days, away from having his second baby. And doesn't seem too loud. Might need to brush that a little bit. And I have my first one, which most of my recent videos have been about. And long story short, we're complaining to each other on a regular basis of how tired we are, how exhausted we are. Like every video we make, it's about, being tired and being exhausted and not feeling great. And we both used to be really athletic. He was always good at sports, played basketball and other things, and he was pretty decent at a few sports. I was never good at sports, any particular sport, but I was always good at, I was always very athletic when I was younger. So couldn't translate that into like a winning formula for a sport, but as far as like running and lifting weights and things like that, I was quite athletic. These days, I'm completely out of shape. So is he. And so we've been kind of starting a challenge, and this is letting my hair go is kind of a symbol of me letting myself go, and cutting my hair today is kind of going to be a symbol of getting back on track. And him and I have been talking a lot offline about what we're going to do and how we're going to work out and take care of ourselves better. And I think we're both a little competitive to each other, and so we'll make it, we'll push each other along. And I kind of told him, I was like, just wait. This is something that that we're just talking right now, but watch and see what I look like in a few months. I was quite in shape, actually, just before COVID. I was riding my bike a lot. I was working out a lot. I was eating really well. And then I think a lot of people had the opportunity through quarantine and stuff to take better care of themselves, to work out more, to get into that sort of routine. I personally kind of took the opposite route. My wife and I had moved around a lot. We moved across the country and stuff, so it made, I don't know, just excuses. It's irrelevant. Bottom line is, I didn't take that opportunity to continue working out. I actually got quite lazy, and now it's been years, and here we are. So, like I said, today is going to be a symbol of improvement. I've also, as much as I've liked making videos and stuff like this for so long, I've been trying to get my brother to do stuff too, and he wants to, but he just hasn't found the motivation. And I think the motivation comes through the right path, the kind of videos you want to make, the kind of conversations you want to have. So he's been trying to get into it, but anyways, so we'll see. I mean, we'll see if this is something that gets him excited or not. But fitness-wise, I know he's into it. So on top of that, I personally, with having our son, and it's been, we did not plan this in the beginning. It just kind of happened this way, but we moved when our son was about 1 month old, which was really a lot. And so I didn't have a lot of time to make videos and do things. I was also part of the Rumble Small Creator Program. So any second I had towards making videos or anything like that, I was essentially streaming on Rumble. And I'll continue to do that somewhat, but it was more of because of the way my life was and because of time and stuff like that, it became more of like work than the fun part. So personally, I like making these kind of videos, and I like to record videos more than I like to stream. That's something I learned over the last few months, couple years, or last year or so, last few months of streaming a lot more than I ever have, and doing combinations of streaming and making videos. I was actually have more fun doing this, so I don't want to put myself under pressure. And with all that said, with the kid, I don't have time to kind of achieve all of my content creating goals or desires that I might have. It's just something that's realistically not gonna happen right now. We're just too busy, and I'm too busy, I'm too tired. So if I want to have this kind of conversation I was having with my brother, if I want to have goals towards making videos and posting them on a regular basis, and also really want to focus on my health, then it's something that is just gonna have to go together. Otherwise, I probably won't have the time or motivation to do both. So we're gonna make videos, pushing each other along. It's another way to keep myself accountable. It's actually funny, before my son was born, I was doing a lot of daily good morning videos, and I was just really starting to mess with Rumble a little bit more at the time, and things started going really well. And I was doing hikes on the trail, and I was posting, I was streaming from the trail. That's where the streaming kind of started. And then I was posting motivational videos for trying to get other people involved. The funny thing is, I don't know, I put too much emphasis on trying to get other people to join me in the self-improvement plan and to be motivated to work out and stuff. And I kept meeting and coming across people who were half in, and they would say they want to do something, and then they just would never commit to anything, and it just kind of, I don't know. And then we got busy, and life just became life. My wife, as she was later in her pregnancy, it was harder to eat healthy because we were kind of just getting takeout and stuff, and she was having a hard time eating certain things, so kind of lost track of what I was doing. But now that our son's here, I want to do it again, and I feel motivated specifically because I'm older than my wife. First kid I had a little bit older than most people, so I want to be in good shape to keep up. I don't want him to be 16 and I'm old and fat and can't keep up with him. I've already taken the first few steps. When I was younger and single, I would go out a lot. I'd eat out all the time. I would definitely drink a lot more. So since my wife was pregnant, yeah, we got takeout a lot, but I've been more mindful of it, so that's maybe a bad example. But drinking, I haven't been drinking very much at all since he was born. Actually, since she was probably pregnant, I didn't want something to happen, and if I was out or something like that, I don't know. It's just a sign of more responsibility. Yesterday we went out together. We had her mom, my mother-in-law, gave us like a St. Patrick's Day gift. Said go out, have fun. She'll watch him all day so that we could be irresponsible for one day. It was the first time that we really got to go out like that since he was born. So it was super nice in that regard. And also, she obviously wasn't drinking because she was pregnant and hadn't really had anything since he was born. So essentially, we were thinking about, or talking about yesterday, it was kind of like, it had been 11 or 12 months almost since the last time we went out together and like for drinking or something like that. So it was like the first time, one of the first times for me too. So I had gotten beers at the brewery the other couple weeks ago, and that was like the first and only time prior to this that I had any alcohol in many months. So that's been like one kind of positive step that I've already been taking prior to this whole thing. Man, this is how I look like I'm losing weight already. I'm kind of trying to decide how short I want to go on my beard. Oh, there's my... Aside from that, yeah, I'm kind of like I said, I was doing like a lot of streaming. I was streaming games and stuff on Rumble. Met a lot of cool dudes who we were streaming together and stuff like that. It was a fun experience. I'm sure I'll pop in once in a while with them too, but I'm kind of like retiring from that for the time being. It was never a passion of mine, and every time I say this as I'm going on like a new adventure here with a new idea for videos and stuff like that, but keep constantly reinventing myself, reinventing the content that I'm making, which I don't know, this is maybe a little part of the problem that I have, like not making decisions or whatever, being indecisive about what I want to do. But anyways, I constantly find myself in like patterns or falling into doing things that I don't really want to do, because I just like get the hint that like something's working or that certain videos or certain types of streams are popular. So then I just end up kind of sticking with that. And then I constantly, months later, find myself like reflecting like, why am I like streaming games? You know, like that was never like, I don't even watch like Twitch or anything like that. It was just something I kind of like fell into. And then my brother wanted to do a show together, like a podcast kind of thing. We started doing that. And we thought, since I was already doing some gaming stuff, and that we'd do like a video game centric podcast. We did about 13, 14 episodes. And then we had the same reflection to each other. We're like, why are we doing like a video game podcast? This is not like, it's like taking fun away from video games. It's not like what we want to do. And so then we started just doing like a general conversation. It's been a lot more fun, a lot more, what's the word I want to use? Something to be more passionate about, more motivating. So we're going to keep doing that. Wow, this is getting out of control. I'm going to have to shave, like, I didn't realize how low it got. So I'm going to have to shave, like, a lot of this later in the sink with, like, a razor. But, through those conversations and kind of just trial and error and getting him, like, to start making videos. He's been making some with me on Rumble. And to getting him to start that, it's been, it's kind of put us on the track of, like, let's work out, let's push each other. We both want to be better fathers. Not to say that either one of us are bad, but we just want to obviously always continue to improve. We're going to have to bring this up quite a lot. It's got out of control. See, this will have to do with the razor after. But I think it'll be motivating, it'll be fun. That's all I'm saying. And I started doing an idea on YouTube with like YouTube Shorts. I'll post them elsewhere too, but essentially it was designed for YouTube, and I was doing something I learn every single day since my son was born. I think today will be day 57. I've done it every day. I haven't missed one. Do like a 10 to 30-second video. That's it, you know, just a short. And people have been really, really super nice and super positive about that. Giving me a lot of good feedback. And so I'm going to continue that. And that it just all goes together. So that was one of the things I told my wife. When I started doing all this stuff on Rumble, video game stuff and all that, I was like, you know, I'm really stressed out because I spent so much time on YouTube doing travel stuff. We're really not going to be traveling much for a long time. I'm sure once our son is older and once we can, we're actually going to be like a very active family with travel. Like, and there'll be like a lot of fun videos to make at that time. But right now he's like 8 weeks old. So we're not going anywhere, you know? So I can't make that. She was pregnant. We weren't traveling anywhere while she was pregnant. So that was like part of it. And I was like, I'm really just stressed out because I put so much effort into YouTube. And then I put so much effort into Rumble, and they're not like, they're not the same thing, you know? And I just want to do like one thing. And reflecting on everything, like the thing I've enjoyed doing the most is like these kind of like daily vlogs, and for the travel stuff, that's really what I was trying to do anyways. And I don't know if you guys ever watch like someone like Bald and Bankrupt. Like those are my favorite kind of videos to watch. And I had like aspired to do something like that, even though the level of charisma that guy has and the places he goes, it wasn't realistic that I was gonna be doing the exact same thing, because he's like in Afghanistan and Kazakhstan and going all over crazy places and talking to people, very open. And well, look, I look like I'm like 10 years younger. He's very, I don't know. It's not, my videos never ended up looking anything like them. Not just because I was in different places, but just because I'm a different person. But I always want to do like more like real vlog stuff and like real conversations and less edited stuff. I don't like to like, I guess the reality of it is I like to film. Oh shoot, where's my other razor? I like to film. I like to record videos. I like to talk on camera, but I actually don't like any of the, I'm not like a big fan of like post-production type stuff. All right, well, I'm missing one of my razors. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It was this little like edge thing. I couldn't find it. It was in the bathroom upstairs. Even though I haven't cut my hair in so long, and I can't believe how different I look already, but I did do some like edging around because it just gets like really nasty. I kind of like how it is now though, with my beard. I cut it a little shorter on the sides than I usually do, but I left this kind of longer. Looks thicker. So I need to shave this with a razor. It's coming out pretty good. Get these little strands. But that all said, I can't remember exactly where I was. I was just ranting per usual, but I want to continue making videos. I like making vlog style videos like this. Daily videos, less edited, more real time, and just kind of about what's going on. I want to be the best father I can be. I want to be as healthy as I can be. And my brother wants to come along on the journey, and I want him to do it too, because I think I don't know, I think I found that doing this sort of thing has been kind of therapeutic to me and been a positive part of my life, making videos. Even though I'm not like a famous person or anything like that, or don't make like a ton of money or anything like that, it's just, for me personally, it's been a positive experience and continues to be a positive part of my life, where I could spend time doing this rather than wasting money or drinking alcohol or all those things that I was talking about. And so if I can continue to make this positive, I will. And out of all the stuff I've ever done, like, sure, people have appreciated some of my other videos before, especially like the ones in Savannah, because a lot of people like to travel to Savannah, and they'll look up, they'll find my videos and they'll look them up before they come. And I got a lot of, 90% positive messages from people. But but they're kind of just like people that have come and gone. Like I don't have a single person for any of that stuff that's like a quote unquote like a follower that's like pays attention or is waiting for my next video. I never had anything like that. I don't know if my videos maybe weren't good enough or weren't frequent enough or weren't adventurous enough. I don't know, but I just never really had that, which is fine. But I still like making them. But now with the father stuff, with like the 365 things I've learned, the shorts, I have the same people commenting all the time, like, hey, thanks for another video, or great advice, or people, I've actually learned a lot. People will like see my video and say, hey, have you tried this? Or recommend certain products or things that have worked for them. Especially like right now, we're trying to get our son to sleep more consistently, for him to have a better sleep schedule, which has been working. It's a slow process, but it's been working actually quite a bit. So people will be like leaving me comments and advice on that, things like that. And I've been really intentional about posting my shorts and videos about being a father and about my perspective, and not about my son, or like just using every baby looks cute and you put them in a cute outfit or something and people are going to like it and watch it and stuff like that. It's not about that. And I want to like kind of, in this like digital world, I know it's weird, he's only 2 months old, but I like want to respect his privacy, you know, once he gets older, not to have all this random shit about him on the internet that he never really got to decide that he wanted to be a part of it. Just, you know, that's kind of my philosophy. So people seem to appreciate that. So it's kind of coming together, I guess, in a way that I never expected. And actually, in a lot of ways, having a kid was a really positive change for me that I wasn't expecting, and it's changing my life. So it's kind of like, this is, even with the videos, it's like taking the videos in a new direction that I wasn't expecting, but it's like a good direction for me and a good direction for the viewers. So all in all, like, having a kid has been great for me. I'm just trying to get these edges. It's kind of dark in here, so it's like not perfect. I think overall this is gonna work as like my little barbershop, but next time I need to put like a lamp or something here. Yeah, not bad. I'll clean these up in the house. It's better light. But yeah, I guess I look like I lost 10 pounds. I was saying, my brother said he's been losing weight already. I said, well, when I cut my hair, I'm gonna look like I lost so much weight. I can't believe how long it was. It was so long. But anyways, I'll just wrap this up, take a shower, sweep this up, so we can end this video. But that's kind of where I'm at. My motivation is to continue making videos. I've done so many things I don't want to do anymore, and I just want to be more fit. I want to be healthier. I want to feel better, have more energy, and I want to continue finding ways to be a better father than I know that I can be. I think I'm doing a great job so far. I'm not trying to imply that there's some kind of huge issue I'm dealing with or anything like that. It's not like that. I feel like I'm doing a good job. I think my wife thinks so too. And to motivate people, hey, I wanted to do it before, but now I really have a reason. So I'll catch you all soon, and we'll just let me know what you think. If you think it's a good idea, I'll keep doing it.